Roddy Gayle, a player who I personally love. I've been saying it since last year on this very podcast. You can find sound bites where I said it, and I may be wrong, and you may grab that, and you may hit me with freezing cold takes, and that's fine. Cold takes, won't care. That's not something they're going to post anyway. But if you do want to find it, that's okay, and you're well within your right to do so. That'll just mean you're listening to the show more, so it helps me out anyway. But Roddy Gayle is a player who I have been championing for since last season as this year's breakout player for Ohio State, and we started to see it a little bit in the close of the year last season. So Roddy Gayle played in 35 games last season, 16.3 minutes per game all year, but in the final 5 games, he was at 24.8. Of course, that's with Bryce Sensabaugh being out for a large part of that. 4.6 points per game. That transitions to 10.4 points per game in his final 5, and he started 10 of the final 11 games. So as the season went on, you saw Roddy Gayle really start to grow in his role at Ohio State, and not only that, but you saw him excel in his role. He scored in double digits 3 times last year. In 2 of those 3 games, it happened in the final 2 games of the season. One of the other times he scored in double digits, I think, was maybe in Maui at the Maui Invitational or sometime very, very early in the year. So we went pretty much the entire season without scoring in double digits. Whatever. But final 2 games of the year, he also scored in double digits. By the way, he shot lights out. And I tell you what, I've got a hair or something going on here with my glasses. I just keep feeling a small tickle. And it's starting to bother me. And it's going to make me fussy here soon if it doesn't stop. 42.9% from deep last year was Roddy Gayle. And this guy can jump out of the gym. He's super explosive. If you go to an Ohio State game this year, which I hope you do, and man, I can't wait to be there at the shot with you. Hopefully, you'll be there. Come say hi to me. But you watch him in warm-ups, and we're watching like Zed Key, and I'm not here to put Zed Key down at all. I love Zed Key, but we're here to watch Zed Key, and he's trying to, I don't know, tomahawk or, a 180 or some kind of reverse, whatever. A simple dunk, I say, is a not tall, nor do I have any bunnies within me at this stage in my life. Can't touch the rim. Like, forget about it. I can't dunk, but so I put Zed Key down as if I have any talent within my bones, and I do not. But you're watching Zed Key out there trying to throw down some dunks, and they're just clanking off the rim. And then Roddy Gayle is just majestically soaring through the air and putting down some kind of crazy reverse 360 windmill tomahawk, back scratcher, whatever else you can think of, kinds of dunks. And it's insane. Roddy Gayle, he can jump. And he's done it a couple times in games where you just see him fly to the rim and you see his dunking ability. It's very impressive. He's going to put out some highlight plays. Last year, it was Bryce Sensabaugh dunking on Matthew Mayer. This year, is it Michael Mayer? Because here's the thing. You've got Matthew Mayer. I think it's Matthew Meyer, but it smelled like Mayer. And then you've got Who is the tight end from Notre Dame? His name was also similar to that. It all runs into your head, and now it's been how many months? 5 months since the play actually happened where Bryce Sensabaugh dunked on name redacted from Illinois, and, well, here we are. I can't remember. But anyways, Roddy Gayle's going to be the type of player this season who may have some dunks like Bryce Sensabaugh had last year. By the way, his explosiveness, it helped him on the defensive end. He had a 2.3% steal rate and an elite 2.3% block rate as well. Kid can defend. Kid can swat shots. Kid can take your lunch money. So just be advised. Areas of improvement for Roddy Gayle, finishing at the rim. So these numbers, again, are from College Basketball Analytics. I'm just going to pelt you. It's going to be like slow water torture, where I'm talking about College Basketball Analytics. You can find it on College Basketball Analytics. You can't find it elsewhere. I added 19 syllables to the word analytics there. Sorry. But finishing at the rim could improve and scoring in the paint. 36.4% field goal percentage from inside the paint. That's bad. If you look on College Basketball Analytics, in the paint there, it will be blue. Blue means bad. 62% at the rim, that's just straight up average. So his ability to jump, his ability to soar, leap, whatever you may say, toward the rim, you want to see him finish a little bit more. Maybe put on a little bit more weight, a little bit more muscle. He's worked on finishing. Maybe Coach Holtman has been just hitting him with those padded cushion pads, whatever they may be, as Roddy Gayle goes to finish. I love those drills, by the way. Those were so fun back in the day. I feel like I personally, and my shoulders are on the YouTube, so you can judge yourself. But man, I have broad shoulders. I feel like I loved finishing at the rim and getting hit with that pad. Just come on, hit me. Feels good. Maybe Roddy Gayle feels the same. Again, this is my pick to. You hear the pauses here. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what was I just talking about? Where do I go now? Whatever. Roddy Gayle, it has been my pick for months, several months now, to be Ohio State's breakout player this season. Bruce Thornton may get more love. It's definitely possible that Bruce Thornton is the best player on this team this season. But Roddy Gayle, I cannot wait to watch him play. And when he goes out and drops 23 points in November, I'm going to say, I told you so, and I'm going to be really proud. It's going to be a proud moment for me. Love Roddy Gayle. Give me more Roddy Gayle. Howdy. My name's Tim Miller. I'm the host of the Views from the Shop podcast, as you may know. I want to thank you for watching this episode, which is a part of a pretty grand project that we're working on, the season preview series. Much more content coming out, not on a daily basis, but multiple times a week as we get ready for the college basketball season, specifically for Ohio State. So if you haven't already, I want to remind you, please subscribe here on YouTube, and please find us wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, those Google things, or iHeartRadio, wherever you go to get your podcasts. Doesn't matter to me. Just find us there. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram so you don't miss any content. Our goal is to be your number one source for Ohio State basketball exclusive content. So make sure you find us wherever you get your sports content. Appreciate you watching today, and hopefully we'll see you soon.